Office work can really tighten up your forearm flexors, but also your extensors, the muscles that do all the typing. And these extensor muscles come from a common point on the outside of the forearm and travel down, and they cross the wrist into the hand and to the tips of the fingers. Okay, so I'll show you two variations of ways to stretch these muscles if they get tight throughout the day. When you're doing these, feel free to take your watch off. It can get in the way. It can compress certain areas of the wrist and the hand. So the first one we're going to do is fingers nice and spread, and we're just placing the backs of the palm down onto a reasonably firm surface. So not on a bed, but try to not do it on something really firm. If it's hurting your wrist at all, you can put down a towel or something soft just to make it a little bit more comfortable. And then elbows are straight, and then from here I'm just going to lean my body back just until I can feel that back of the hand start to want to lift. Now, really important here that I'm not dumping all of my body weight through my wrist. I'm just putting enough down that it's going to hold my wrist firmly to the surface, and then again coming all the way back until you can start to feel it lift. Going to hold here for about 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, so really take care not to put too much pressure through the back of the wrist joint. Now I'll show you a variation which is good fun to do. Going to take your fists, place them knuckle to knuckle interlocked, and then I'm going to come all the way down, placing the backs of my hands down onto this surface, and then I'm going to start to come up as high as I can, but keeping my fist clenched. Now I can't quite get there, and that's because there's a fair bit of tension through my hand and through my forearm, and I'm just going to hang out here and just move from side to side, and you'll really feel any differences from side to side depending on which side is tighter. And just to demonstrate the amount of tension that's in my hand at the moment, if I release my fingers, I can now go all the way up. Okay, so it's really important to stretch the areas in the muscle that live in the forearm, but also down by the wrist and the hand and the fingers. Going to hang out for 20 to 30 seconds. Repeat this once to twice in a row, and repeat that throughout the day as needed.